I think we're winning it. We're going to be collecting over $100 billion in tariffs. Our people, if they want, they can buy from someplace else other than China, or they can really, the ideal is make their product in the USA. That's what I really want. Yeah, we're winning it. You know what? You want to know something? You want to know something? We always win. We always win.
That's right, President Trump. You, meaning we, also always win. And that's what the liberals fear most about this current trade war with China. They desperately feel that you're going to win, and they just can't give you that win. And so what they're doing is they're bad-mouthing it as some sort of horrible tactic. So first, let's take a look at some of the liberal talking heads at the Morning Joe crew. See what they have to say.
President Trump yesterday again threatened to install 25% tariffs on the remaining $325 billion worth of Chinese goods the U.S. imports each year. If that does occur, Morgan Stanley says the country could fall into a recession, and Goldman Sachs warns it could result in a 0.4% hit to U.S. GDP. Meanwhile, the president once again claimed China is paying for his tariffs.
I just trying to think of a way to phrase this, but you just wonder, is he deliberately trying to tank our economy? I mean, what would be the win for Donald Trump and the United States of America, and the United States of America being co-equal with the president? What's the win here for the United States?
You can go back 30 years and watch Donald Trump with Johnny Carson, and he was talking about China, and he was talking about tariffs 30 years ago, and it's clear that he still doesn't know what a tariff does.
No, Mike, you barnacle. I'm pretty sure that President Trump knows exactly what a tariff is. And I got to see the look on your face when he wins. So to put a proper perspective on this, let's take a look at somebody who eats, breathes, and sleeps market economics. And that would be Jim Cramer at CNBC. And let's see his opinion on Trump's tactics, and especially about the talking heads that are bad-mouthing his tariffs on the Chinese goods right now.
Look, the Chinese are rapacious. The Chinese, they'll do anything to stop us. The Chinese are trying to take our intellectual property. At least we have a president that's willing to do something about it, even if we don't like him. And I hear that over and over again, and I keep listening to talking heads who act like, you know what, we are at the mercy of China, and we better start realizing we're at the mercy of them. But the business people don't feel like that at all. There's a real difference between the people who come on our air, with the exception of Mr. Wonderful, perhaps, and the people who are engaged in commerce. And it's a delight to hear Kevin O'Leary talk about what it's really like to deal with them. Yes, there are some retailers that are going to have to raise prices a little. But you know what? The Chinese have been eating most of these tariffs because they want the business. Why are they suddenly going to stop? You know, the Chinese are companies. And it's bad capitalism that they use. They cannot dictate to us. We can dictate to them because they don't have a market for this stuff. But again, I hear people come on and they say that we are a paper tiger. We're not. We're not. They need our business. They will have to cut prices of what they give to us. Why is it, Melissa, that that's never talked about?
We always win. We always.
Subscribe to the Dummy Funnies now!